Hey everybody, this is Barrie from NFT Music Info. I hope you are well. Today I am so excited to present Will. Now Will's YouTube channel is NFT William and it's Will Smith. So hi.
Hey Barry, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I have done a little bit of research, but I'm just trying to come out of this one with a W. I'd like to get the best platforms. I mean, that's my mission. That's why I'm here today. My name is Will. I make videos on NFT music for musicians, a little bit for investors. I like to explore a lot of business ideas when it comes to NFTs, and I cover that on my channel. If you guys want to check it out, make sure to just go click the link down in the description. Barry, I'm so happy to be on this. I've been watching Barry's videos for a little while. He knows, guys. He's got some really good stuff on NFT music, and you're going to find that if there's any new platforms that are coming out for your NFT music, then definitely check out Barry's channel.
Okay, cool. Great. So we're going to start then.
All right. So guys, today, we got 10 platforms and we're going to basically play a game. We're going to each pick a platform, one after another. And at the end of the video, we're going to have an idea of who has the best 5 platforms, except that's going to be decided by you guys. You guys will decide, who came out on top. And we're just going to start it off. I think Barry should probably go first because, well, Barry, you kind of came up with the list initially, so, I think that's probably enough for you to go first here. So, you make the first move.
Okay, the first move is a real safe bet because that's going to be OpenSea.io. So OpenSea is the eBay marketplace for NFTs. It's just huge. There's rumors that Solana may be coming to the chain, but that's not yet confirmed. There's a lot of potential in the fact that, yes, it runs on Ethereum. Ethereum is very expensive for gas fees, but you've also got the option for musicians with Polygon blockchain as well, which is gas free. So for somebody that wants to actually mint their music on a platform, I feel that OpenSea.io is the best, or one of the best places to go to. The platform is kind of buggy at times. Like, for example, the category of music has not been available for artists who own a wallet, but they've recently fixed that in like the last week and a half. I just think it's got a ton going for it, OpenSea, and it's certainly the major player. So that's my first choice.
I knew you were going to pick OpenSea because, it's a good one. It's a good one. I was between OpenSea because it is very well established and a lot of people are already using it. So for you, the barrier to entry to post your music is not very much, except it does have a lot of fees associated with Ethereum. They don't have Solana yet, so I'm going to go with SolSea because I think that, for an artist, someone that wants to, make an income, having the ability to make a price point where whatever people pay for that NFT, they're not going to have to pay a lot in transaction fees. I think that's a really good barrier to entry for artists to monetize their music. Also, SolSea has the capabilities of OpenSea for the most part. The only downside is that when you post your music on SolSea, you're going to have to post it as a video. And that could be a disadvantage, but could also be an advantage if you can make that visual really nice for the song. So yeah, I'm gonna go with SolSea, and I knew you were gonna go with OpenSea, but I would probably have gone with that one if that was my first pick. But yeah, no, I'm sticking with SolSea on this one.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So do I say my next choice?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, so my next one is going to be Enter.audio. Enter.audio is a dedicated music NFT platform. It's via the company known as NFT Art Finance. They've had their own token for quite some time, for over a year now. They have a launch pad, which onboards artists, which is quite cool. And it uses the BNB smart chain. So that's not too expensive compared with Ethereum. The good functionality about Enter.audio is that you can actually mint full albums on there rather than individual music tracks as one NFT. So one album can equal one NFT, which I think is really cool. There's also playlists on there as well. They're constantly looking to improve their platforms. They've also got Enter.art for, typical artists. They've got Enter.audio for musicians. That's my choice, Enter.audio.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I thought you might thought you might get that one, man. I'm gonna go with music.xyz. And the reason I like this one, it's simple. It definitely doesn't have, all the group chats. And what I like about their mission is that they've said that their target market is the 99%. So they kind of have a mission. They say that we're not going for, the big artists. We realize that a very few number of artists make a living and make a lot of money through their music. So we're gonna try and make this platform as effective and as profitable for the 99% of artists, the people that aren't making a lot of money, that are able to monetize their music a little more. And for that reason, I'm gonna go with Music XYZ.
That's an interesting one. Yeah, definitely. They've got a lot going for that platform. I really hope they branch out more artists to be onboarded. The likes of us on there would be really cool. I think the success that they've had for artists is huge as well. So it's a very good choice. Okay, my next one, I have to really think about this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with Rocky.app. Now, Rocky.app has been going for some time, but what I really like about that platform is it's not just a NFT marketplace via BNB. It's almost a streaming platform. So it's kind of like, in Web 3.0, it would be kind of like, I don't know, Audius, as well as OpenSea combined on the same platform. Or for Web 2.0, that would be like SoundCloud and eBay, I guess. The fact that you can give your music, permission to be streamed, as well as do individual NFTs as well, I think is really cool. So that's my choice, Rocky.app.
Thought you might go with that one. I mean, who's winning right now?
Okay, so far we've covered OpenSea.io, we've covered Enter.audio, Rocky.app, SoulSea, and Sound.xyz.
Just to clarify, guys, music.xyz is the same as sound.xyz, but I would have probably gone with foundation.app. I think that it's a good music NFT platform. It's hard not to choose that one because even though it is Ethereum, and you guys know I'm by now probably I'm really into Solana. They have a pretty good setup there. They got the prices, the owned by, the contracts, they got the profiles set up, and it's a very clean, easy to use setup, and I think that it's going to have a lot of potential in the music industry. So I'm going to go, yeah, Foundation app. I think it's going to be good.
That's a really good one. Because the most success that I've had on any music platform, if I look at the highest price, is Foundation. I think what really helps Foundation in a lot of ways is the fact that they've got that minimum bid of 0.1 ETH. And that's not a cheap price for a song, right? So from my point of view, people that are interested on there, there's so many people that are desperate to get onto Foundation.app, like $100 in gas just to try and get on there. And that's actually a con. And I've reported on this quite a few times. If you have to pay gas to be able to mint on the platform in terms of just to join it, don't do that. What you need to do is you need to approach existing artists on Foundation.app and ask them if they've got an invite code. That's really important because otherwise people are just wasting money when they shouldn't be. The other thing is a lot of people don't realize that you do have to pay a lot of gas with Ethereum to be able to mint, but then also to list your NFT.
I think it's like once you've done one, I mean, I posted a couple NFTs and I didn't have to pay. Yeah, you don't have to, after your first transaction, like every time you post a song on OpenSea, you don't have to pay any upfront costs until that NFT sells. That's something that they should probably work into Foundation for sure, and also just the overall accessibility. But yeah, no, it's a good pick though, Barry. That's a good one.
I think so. So my choice then, if you're picking Foundation.app, I'm going to choose Catalog.works. And I think the reason why I'm choosing Catalog.works is because it's really identical to Foundation.app in terms of how it looks and how it feels, but it is dedicated for NFT music, which I think is really cool. So Catalog Works, again, is on the Ethereum. And I agree with Will, Foundation and Catalog do need to be looking at other blockchains, because I just feel, you know, I've had to hold off on releasing so many NFTs on Foundation purely because it's going to cost me over $100 just to mint one NFT, and it's not a guarantee that it's going to sell. So now, just to recap, we've covered OpenSea, Enter.audio, Foundation, Catalog, Sound XYZ, Solsea, and Rocky.
I think it's like, as soon as you went with that one, I had to think to myself, you know, which ones have potential? Because even though some of these aren't, you know, fully on their feet, I found that I think Mint Songs is going to be one that is going to have a lot more potential. I was reading about them that they had seeked almost $4.3 million in their last funding round, and for only a few employees and 10 investors that are able to put up that much for their platform, I think that that's good news. This has 10,000 views, the article that I'm reading. So, you know, they're also getting a little more traction online maybe. And so for that reason, you know, I'm going to go with Mint Songs. I haven't looked into this platform a lot. I just know that, you know, they have a specific niche of NFT music. But, you know, just based on that alone, to see that they got some more help and at the same time they're kind of helping some music artists, I'm going to go with Mint Songs.
It's a really good one, actually. Mint Songs, they've got a lot going for them. Definitely. I've been following them for some time. They will, at the moment, I can only say at the moment, they'll give you a bit of, because they run on Polygon blockchain, but it's not completely gas-free. I think OpenSea have a deal or something's going on, because the other Polygon platforms, you do have to pay a tiny amount of gas, kind of same kind of level as Solana. But what Mint Songs will actually allow you to do is they'll put a bit of Polygon in your wallet so that you can mint your first song for free. Now, I don't know any other platform that does that. So first of all, I think that's really cool. And second thing that is huge, I think the biggest problem for music artists that have a fan base is getting them from Web 2 to Web 3. And no other platform has really thought about it properly about how to do that. But what Mint Songs are working on at the moment is that artists will be able to produce an NFT, which is called a poster. So this could just be like a JPEG of themselves or like a cover art or something. And the way that it'll work is that any fans that go onto Mint Songs, if they don't understand crypto wallets or anything like that, or Web3, they literally just put in their email address, and Mint Songs will actually create a wallet for them automatically without them really understanding what's going on in the background.
Yep, we got audience and noise.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with, is which one to choose.
I knew that number 8 would like take some time, honestly. I knew it.
I'm struggling because I really like Audius, but they don't have their own NFTs. Let me choose Audius.co. And the reason why I choose Audius.co, they're very similar to SoundCloud. I think that it's one of the best websites to get fans into Web3 by checking out Audius. There's a ton of musicians on there. You know, they're growing all the time. They've got a huge fan base. And they've got their own token as well, which is really cool, their audio token. And if you buy a certain amount of audio tokens as a musician, that gives you certain privileges. So, for example, on my Audius profile page, because I've got a certain amount, that allows me to show off my NFTs from my MetaMask wallet onto like an extra part of the profile screen, which I think is really cool. So even though Audius.co haven't developed their own NFTs
Can you do that?
Pardon?
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yes.
They haven't developed their NFTs yet.
No, yeah. I don't think so. I've heard that they're looking and hopefully going to be doing that soon, but I haven't heard anything official yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, Will. Have you heard anything?
Yeah, so I mean, from my experience researching them, they made this platform, but it's not actually on the blockchain as much, really, at all. I mean, based on my research, it's not on the blockchain, but they have a token associated with it that's a crypto token. And it's like when you post your music there, even though you're posting it, and you might be like minting your song, you know, there's no contract address. There's no way for you to like go and be like, oh, where's this song NFT? Or there's no gas fees. It's not on the blockchain. So like, I know that it is good for the people that are starting to look at NFT music, because it has that, it's making people look at NFT music. It's bringing people in. And also the algorithm is amazing on that app. I posted a song on that app and it got like 40 retweets, or like what they, the reposts. And I was like, I didn't have any followers or anything, and I got like 100 followers. So, and they weren't bots either. You can look at the profiles. So, you know, it definitely has a good algorithm. I like that, but I was a little skeptical about it simply because of like not seeing the NFTs on, like it's not actual NFT music yet. But I guess they're transferring to Solana, they said. They want to make their platform on Solana. Interesting. I think that's a really good move. Cool. But yeah, that's a good pick. That's the only thing though, is like they don't have that
I know, that's why I was hesitant. I was like, should I choose it? I don't know. But I think for discoverability, I think it's excellent for musicians. I'm the same as you, Will. I check my profile every so often, and you get the notifications, you know, you've had 50 likes or whatever, or 100 plays. And I think that's really cool, you know, because let's face it, if you compare it with Spotify, it's so oversaturated now. You know, the fact you can easily you upload your music to Audius, I think is great.
Yeah, and Spotify has such a fabricated algorithm. It's so based on, you know where is your placement on the playlist? Who are you in with Spotify? You know, are you on the pick that you pitched your song, or maybe, you know, you're with a label and they put you on these playlists. So to see that type, I would like to see. Yeah, if they could actually materialize the blockchain side more, it could be a really great app. It could be great. Yeah. There would have to be like an exchange capability too, because NFTs, being able to buy and sell them, it's got potential. But the 7 Noised is the last one. I'm going to be honest, I actually haven't really looked at this platform. But
Noised is an interesting one, because it allows investors to go on the platform and actually purchase a song from a music artist via an NFT. And the interesting part of it is, once the investor has purchased that NFT of the song, they're the official owner of that song, and they can actually officially release it. Now, the rules are a bit, you know, I think they need to be explained a little bit more on the website, because as an investor, you still have to use the artist's name when you release that officially, so to like Spotify. But then you get all of the royalties. So the music the music artist gets the money up front from the investor by purchasing that NFT.
You know, we're talking a lot recently, and most of the platforms we've gone over have been platforms that when you buy those NFTs, you buy them so you can resell them, and you buy them to listen to the song and whatnot. But this platform is kind of like a setup for people to buy songs to own the rights, right? So it's going to be more popular in the future, where you buy NFT music so that you can get streaming revenue, and that you can get some of the money from that music, the masters or recordings, when they're played on streaming platforms. So, you know, this platform tackles it in a different angle, and I like the setup that they're creating. And yeah, I mean, I'll go with it. I don't think it's probably, I think it's at that number 10. I think that's probably where it should be right now, but it has a lot of potential. I think it could be number 9, honestly. With Audius, I'm not 100% sold.
And that's why I was torn. You know, I was like, which one do I pick? Because I really didn't know. So there you go. But no, I think it's different. It's a different offering with ownership. And everybody's talking about tokenization with Opulus at the moment, and Royal via Blau that's created that. So that could be huge, because like you could give people 49% of the rights to your music, and they'll earn the streaming revenue off it. But this was different because this is like you're selling the whole song, right? You're getting the music up front, but then you kind of letting go of that song. And that's hard for me to do.
Yeah.
I had to choose really carefully on the 3 songs that I put on there. I was like, can I let these go? And I mean, I'm lucky that I've produced a lot of music. So my vault is 640 tracks at the moment, which is huge on OpenSea. But even that was like, I know it's huge. I'm doing videos about it at the moment. But it's hard to let go of music to completely for the rights.
It is almost negative connotation to release your rights to music. But the main reason that it is because usually you'd release it to a label or someone that would never pay you anything. Like you give them 80% of the song and you never get your 20%, or you never get money back. But now it's kind of like shifting to where there's 20 NFTs, each one is 5% of the song, right? So you can sell them, and every time someone buys one of those NFTs, they have 5% of the song. Now it's not labels. Now, it's people that care about your music and want to see you succeed. It could be, your fans. And not only do you get paid when they first buy that NFT, because they're going to have to pay some money to actually get the ability to collect royalties, but then also you give them a chance to, make an income from some of your music. And it's the people that you'd want to make an income from your music, not a label or someone that wouldn't.
Absolutely. Yeah. So and the good thing about that is that they'll also want to help promote that song after. They won't just put it out on Spotify and that's it. They'll want to make money off it, right? They're either going to be fans or investors. So they're going to they're going to have a vested interest in marketing and tweeting and all the rest of it to spread the word about you as an artist. And because you need to use the artist name when you're putting the song up there on the platforms, the artist will still get recognition for that afterwards.
Overall, thank you guys for watching this one. I really appreciate Barrie having me on. It's been quite the pleasure. That was really fun. It was also educational, and I enjoyed it a lot. Did you have fun?
Absolutely. Likewise, Will. I really appreciate it. Always appreciate.
Yeah, and we'll have to do some more videos like this in the future where we can, kind of go over some platforms, maybe even 1 or 2, just to specifically drill down on them. And thank you guys for watching.